Welcome to my amazing English learner. In today's video, I'll take you on an amazing journey inside my memory vault, a personal system I use to remember anything, anytime, and boost my learning power. If you've ever struggled to remember names, dates, or important details, this video is your ultimate guide. Chapter 1: The Power of Memory. Welcome to the first step of your journey. Memory is more than just remembering facts. It is the foundation of your learning, your success, and your life. Every decision you make, every skill you learn, and every dream you chase depends on your memory. Imagine forgetting a friend's name, a simple task, or an important date. It feels frustrating, right? But what if you could never forget again? That is the power of memory when you use it wisely. Your brain is like a treasure chest. Every thought, every experience, every lesson you learn is a jewel that can be stored safely. The more organized your memory is, the easier life becomes. Many people think memory is a gift that only some people have. That is not true. Memory is a skill. Like any skill, it can be trained, strengthened, and perfected. Your brain is more powerful than you imagine. It can hold thousands of pieces of information and recall them at the perfect time. The trick is not to work harder, but to work smarter. Your memory is not just about learning new things. It is about creating connections, making associations, and building your own mental vault. Every time you remember something, your brain becomes stronger. Every time you forget, it is a signal to practice and improve. Memory is personal. It is unique to you. Your favorite song, your happiest day, your proudest moment, all of these are stored in your mind. And just like a vault, some memories are easy to access, while others need a key. The good news is that you can create the keys. You can learn to open the doors of your memory whenever you want. The first step is understanding its value. A strong memory will help you in school, at work, and in your personal life. You will remember lessons faster, solve problems better, and feel more confident. When you trust your memory, your life becomes smoother. You waste less time, feel less stress, and enjoy learning. Many people ignore their memory. They rely on notes, phones, or calendars. But these tools can fail. The most powerful tool you have is your own mind. Every time you remember without help, it gives you confidence. It gives you independence. You become sharper, faster, and more capable. Think about the small moments in your life where memory matters. Remembering a smile from someone you love, recalling a lesson you learned, or even remembering to wish someone on their birthday. These small acts make a huge difference in life. Memory is not only about academics. It is about living fully, connecting deeply, and achieving more. The secret is to treat your memory like a vault. A vault is safe, organized, and accessible only to you. You can store everything important in it: names, dates, ideas, dreams, even feelings. When you do this, forgetting becomes rare. You will surprise yourself with how much you can hold and recall. And the best part is, this vault grows stronger with use. The more you practice, the bigger it becomes. The more you care about your memories, the sharper they become. It is like watering a plant. A little effort every day grows into something beautiful and strong. Motivation is the key. Your brain responds to interest, curiosity, and emotion. If you are excited about what you want to remember, your memory will naturally improve. This is why storytelling, visualization, and emotion are powerful tools. When you connect a fact with a feeling, it becomes unforgettable. Your memory vault is not just a tool, it is a source of power, confidence, and independence. The journey to improve your memory starts with awareness. The next step is to practice. Each chapter of this series will give you the tools to fill your memory vault and unlock its full potential. By the end, you will see that your memory is not a limit, but a superpower waiting to be used. Remember, every great achiever, Every successful student and every smart professional relies on memory. They train it, respect it, and use it wisely. Now it is your turn. Think of your memory as a treasure chest. Begin today. Pay attention, practice small exercises, and value your mind. You will be amazed at what you can remember. The power of memory is real. It is yours. And this is only the beginning of your journey into the amazing world of your memory vault. Chapter 2. Understanding how your brain remembers. Have you ever wondered why sometimes you remember things perfectly, and other times you forget them completely? Understanding how your brain remembers is the key to never forgetting again. Your brain is like a powerful library, full of books, shelves, and rooms. Every memory has its place. Some are on the front shelves and easy to grab. Others are hidden deep inside and need a special key to unlock. The amazing part is that your brain is not just storing information. It is connecting, sorting, and organizing it in ways that help you use it later. When you know how this works, you can take control of your memory. Your brain uses two main types of memory: short-term and long-term. Short-term memory is like a small notebook you carry in your pocket. It holds information for a short time, like a phone number someone just told you. If you don't write it down or repeat it, it will disappear quickly. Long-term memory is like a huge library with millions of books. It stores things for years, even decades. The secret is to move information from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. This is where the real power lies. When you do this correctly, remembering becomes easier, faster, and more natural. One of the most powerful ways your brain remembers is through association. Your brain loves connections. If you link a new fact to something you already know, it becomes stronger. For example, if you meet someone named Lily, you might remember her by imagining a lily flower. The picture in your mind helps your brain create a path to the memory. Every memory is easier to recall when it has a connection. This is why stories, images, and emotions help you remember better. The more your brain feels something, the more it remembers. That is why happy moments, exciting events, or even funny experiences are unforgettable. Repetition is another key. Your brain strengthens memories by practicing them again and again. This is not about boring drills. It is about reviewing information in smart ways. If you repeat a word, a fact, or an idea, your brain builds stronger connections. Each repetition is like walking over a path in a forest. The more you walk, the clearer the path becomes. Eventually, your brain will recall the memory automatically, without effort. This is why consistent practice is more effective than cramming. Small, daily exercises can change your memory completely over time. Emotions play a huge role in memory too. Your brain remembers things that make you feel something. Happiness, surprise, fear, and excitement all create strong memory traces. This is why important life events, like birthdays, achievements, or special moments with friends, are easy to remember. You can use this to your advantage. If you attach emotions to what you want to learn, your memory will hold it longer. Even simple actions like smiling while studying, imagining success, or feeling proud of your progress will improve your memory naturally. Sleep and focus are part of the puzzle. Your brain stores memories while you sleep. If you are tired, stressed, or distracted, your brain cannot organize memories well. Focus is like a flashlight. It shines on the information you want to remember and guides it into your long-term memory. Without focus, memories are lost or weak. The good news is that small changes, like short breaks, deep breathing, and active attention, make a big difference. Your brain also loves patterns. When you find patterns in information, it becomes easier to remember. Numbers, words, events, or routines all stick better if your brain can recognize a structure. This is why using lists, grouping information, or making stories work so well. Patterns create order in your mental vault, and order makes recalling information simple and quick. Understanding your brain is not about being perfect. It is about learning how to help it work better. You are not born with a fixed memory. Every day, with the right techniques, your memory grows stronger. The more you know about how your brain stores information, the easier it becomes to control it. The best part is that these skills are practical. You can start using them immediately to remember names, words, dates, and lessons. Your memory is not a limit. It is a superpower waiting to be trained. Now that you understand how your brain remembers, the next step is to build your own memory vault. This vault will organize your thoughts, store your knowledge, and give you the confidence to recall anything, anytime. Each technique you learn will fill your vault with treasures. The brain is ready, you are ready, and the journey to memory mastery continues. Chapter 3: Building Your Memory Vault. Now that you understand how your brain remembers, it is time to build your own memory vault. A memory vault is like a safe inside your mind. It holds all the things you want to remember, keeps them organized, and lets you access them whenever you need. Imagine never forgetting an important word, a lesson, or a special moment. That is what your memory vault can do. And the best part is that anyone can build it. You do not need to be a genius or have a perfect brain. You only need to practice and believe that your memory is powerful. The first step in building your memory vault is to decide what is important to store. Not everything needs to go in the vault. Focus on things that matter to you. For English learners, this might be new words, grammar rules, or useful phrases. For other parts of life, it could be important dates, ideas, or personal goals. The key is to value the information. Your brain remembers better when it knows that something is meaningful. Treat every memory like a treasure. If it is worth keeping, it belongs in your vault. Next, you need to organize your vault. Organization makes remembering easier. Think of it like sorting your room or arranging books on a shelf. You can group information by categories, colors, stories, or even emotions. For example, when learning English words, you can create sections for food, travel, emotions, and everyday objects. When something is stored in the right place, your brain can find it quickly. Organization also reduces stress. When your vault is clear, your mind feels lighter, and recalling memories becomes natural. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools to fill your memory vault. Your brain loves images. If you create a mental picture of what you want to remember, it sticks longer. For example, if you want to remember the word apple in English, imagine a bright red apple on a table. See its color, smell its freshness, feel its texture. The more senses you involve, the stronger the memory becomes. Visualization turns ordinary facts into unforgettable experiences. It is like giving your brain a movie to watch instead of just a word to read. Another important technique is storytelling. Your brain remembers stories better than lists or facts. You can turn any information into a story. For example, if you are learning 3 new English words, create a small story using those words. Make it funny, exciting, or emotional. The story connects the words together, and your brain will remember them naturally. Storytelling also makes learning fun. Instead of feeling like a chore, memorization becomes an adventure. Every story you create fills your vault with treasures. Association is a friend of visualization and storytelling. Association is linking new information to something you already know. For example, if your friend's name is Rose, you can imagine a rose flower whenever you see her. If you are learning the word sun, you can connect it with your memory of a bright summer day. The brain loves connections, and association gives it a path to reach your memories. Every time you use associations, your vault becomes stronger and easier to navigate. Repetition is the final key to building your memory vault. Repeating what you learn is like exercising a muscle. The more you repeat, the stronger the memory becomes. You do not need to repeat endlessly. Smart repetition works best. Review your words, facts, or ideas several times in a day, then again after a few days. Each review strengthens the memory path. Slowly, what was once hard to remember becomes automatic. This is how a memory vault grows and becomes a lifelong tool. Your memory vault is not just about remembering English words or facts. It is about building confidence. When you trust your memory, life becomes easier. You will feel proud of your mind and excited to learn more. Every small memory you add is a victory. Every time you recall something without effort, your brain celebrates. The vault is yours. You control it, and every day you can add more treasures. Building a memory vault takes practice, patience, and belief in yourself. Start small, add one word, one fact, or one story each day. Organize, visualize, create associations, tell stories, and repeat. Over time, you will see that your vault is no longer small. It is strong, reliable, and amazing. You will be able to remember anything that matters to you. Your brain will feel sharper, your learning faster, and your confidence higher. Your journey has just begun. With a memory vault, you are creating a tool that will help you for life. You are not only learning to remember, you are learning to master your mind. Your vault is ready. All you need to do is start filling it today. The more you practice, the more powerful it becomes. Your memory can be your greatest superpower, and your vault is the key. Chapter 4: Memory Tricks for Everyday Life. Now that you have built your memory vault, it is time to fill it with useful tricks that you can use every day. Memory is not just for studying or learning English. It is for life. Remembering names, important dates, tasks, or even where you put your keys can make your day easier and less stressful. The good news is that memory tricks are simple, fun, and effective. Anyone can use them if they practice a little every day. One of the easiest memory tricks is using visualization. Your brain remembers images better than words. If you want to remember a person's name, imagine their face with something connected to their name. For example, if you meet a person named Lily, picture her holding a bright lily flower. The more unusual or funny the image, the stronger your memory becomes. This trick works for words, numbers, and even lists. When you see the picture in your mind, your brain instantly recalls the memory. Visualization turns ordinary information into something memorable and exciting. Another trick is association. This means linking new information to something you already know. For example, if you want to remember a new English word, connect it to a word or idea you already understand. If the word is apple, imagine eating a juicy red apple you love. If the word is happy, think of a time when you laughed with your friends. Associations create pathways in your brain that make remembering faster and easier. The stronger the connection, the easier it is to recall. This is why it works so well for everyday life. Chunking is a powerful trick for remembering numbers, lists, or sequences. Your brain finds it easier to remember small groups than long strings. For example, instead of trying to remember a phone number like 987-654-3210, break it into 3 parts. 987-654-3210. It is easier to recall each chunk, and your brain stores it more efficiently. Chunking can also be used for English words, tasks, or steps in a process. Organizing information into small, manageable parts makes your vault stronger and easier to navigate. Rhymes and patterns help too. Your brain loves rhythm and repetition. If you create a rhyme or a small song with the information you want to remember, it becomes fun and easier to recall. For example, learning the days of the week in English can be easier if you sing them in order. Patterns make memories stick naturally, and they make practicing enjoyable. When learning new English words or grammar, try creating little rhymes, jingles, or sequences. Your memory will thank you. Stories are also excellent memory tools. Turn facts, words, or tasks into a small story. Stories are easier to remember because they create emotion and context. For example, if you are learning 3 new English words like cat tree and run, you can make a short story. A cat climbed a tree and ran very fast. The story links the words together, and your brain remembers the picture and action. Storytelling transforms boring memorization into a creative game. Repetition is a classic but important trick. The brain strengthens memories with practice. Repeating information at different times helps store it in your long-term memory. You do not need to repeat endlessly. Smart repetition is the key. Review your words, facts, or numbers several times in a day, then again after a few days. Each review reinforces the memory and makes it more automatic. This is why daily practice, even for a few minutes, can dramatically improve your memory. Using your senses helps too. Your brain remembers better when more senses are involved. Read, speak, write, and visualize at the same time. For example, when learning English, say the word out loud, imagine it, write it on paper, and connect it to an image or story. The more senses you use, the stronger the memory. This trick works for everyday life too. You will remember faces, names, and places more easily when you involve your senses. Finally, organize your environment to support your memory. Place reminders where you see them. Use colors, labels, or notes to help your brain remember. Organization is part of your vault. A clean and structured environment makes it easier for your mind to store and retrieve memories. These everyday memory tricks are simple but powerful. Visualization, association chunking, rhymes, stories, repetition, using your senses, and organization all strengthen your memory vault. The more you practice, the stronger your brain becomes. You will notice small changes quickly. You will remember names, words, tasks, and ideas with more confidence. Your life will feel easier, and learning will feel fun. The next chapters will take your memory skills even further. You will learn how to use your memory vault to master English, stay motivated, and even avoid common mistakes that weaken memory. Every trick you practice today is a step toward a sharper mind and a stronger memory vault. Your brain is ready, your vault is ready, and your journey continues. Chapter 5: Learning English with Your Memory Vault. Now that you know how to use memory tricks in everyday life, it is time to see how your memory vault can help you learn English faster and easier. English can feel difficult sometimes. There are so many words, rules, and phrases to remember. But with your memory vault, learning English becomes simple, exciting, and even fun. The secret is not to memorize everything at once. It is to store English in your vault the way your brain loves, in small, meaningful, and connected pieces. The first step is vocabulary. Words are the building blocks of any language. Instead of trying to memorize long lists, use visualization and association. Imagine the meaning of a word, connect it to a picture, or link it to something you already know. For example, the word happy can be linked to a memory of a time you felt really joyful. When you do this, your brain stores the word in a way that is easy to recall. This is better than reading a word and trying to remember it mechanically. The vault remembers what feels alive and connected. Stories are another amazing tool for learning English. Turn new words and phrases into short stories. If you learn 3 words, make a small story that uses them. For example, if your words are cat, run, and tree, you can say, The cat runs up the tree to catch the bird. This simple story connects the words, makes them meaningful, and helps your brain remember them naturally. Over time, you can create bigger stories, dialogues, or even write your own mini-books. Your vault stores these stories, and recalling them becomes easy. Grammar rules can also go into your memory vault. Instead of memorizing rules from a book, link them to examples, images, or stories. If you are learning the present continuous tense, think of an image of someone doing an action right now, like a boy running or a girl eating. When you associate rules with pictures or real-life examples, your brain remembers them automatically. Repetition helps too. Review examples multiple times in a smart way. Each review strengthens the memory path in your vault. Pronunciation is often a challenge for beginners. Here your senses can help. Speak aloud, listen carefully, and imitate. Record yourself and compare your voice with native speakers. Your vault stores sounds, patterns, and rhythm when you practice repeatedly. Combining listening, speaking, and visualization makes pronunciation easier. Over time, words feel natural, and speaking English becomes more confident and fluent. Flashcards are a great tool for English learners. Write a word on one side, and its meaning or picture on the other. Review them daily using the memory techniques you have learned. Visualize the word, associate it with something familiar, and make a short story if possible. Flashcards are like keys to your vault. Each review strengthens your brain and helps you recall words faster. Your memory vault can also help with idioms and phrases. Idioms are fun but hard to remember because they do not make literal sense. Turn each idiom into a mental picture or a small story. For example, "It's raining cats and dogs" can be imagined as tiny cats and dogs falling from the sky. Funny, right? The more creative and emotional your image, the stronger the memory. Over time, idioms will stay in your vault and feel easy to recall. Daily practice is essential. Even 10-15 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Add new words, repeat old ones, create stories, and practice speaking. Your vault grows bigger every day. The more you feed it, the more your brain trusts it. Confidence grows naturally. Learning English stops feeling like a struggle and becomes an enjoyable adventure. Remember, your memory vault is not just for storing words or grammar. It is for building confidence, independence, and joy in learning. Every new word you remember is a victory. Every sentence you speak correctly is proof of your progress. When you trust your memory, English becomes easier, faster, and fun. Your vault is your secret tool, and with practice, nothing will stop you from becoming fluent. Learning English with your memory vault is about creativity, practice, and connection. Store words, rules, phrases, and stories. Use visualization, association, and repetition. Speak, write, and listen. Turn learning into fun. Over time, your vault will be full, and your brain will naturally recall everything. You will notice your confidence rise, your skills improve, and your English becomes stronger every day. The memory vault is your personal power, and with it, learning English becomes simple, natural, and exciting. Chapter 6. Motivation and Memory. Memory is powerful, but motivation is what makes it unstoppable. You can have a strong brain and a memory vault, but without motivation, it is like having a car without fuel. Motivation fuels your memory, focuses your mind, and makes learning enjoyable. When you feel excited about what you are learning, your brain remembers more easily. Every memory you store becomes stronger, sharper, and longer lasting. Motivation is the secret ingredient that turns your memory vault into a superpower. One of the strongest forms of motivation comes from your goals. When you have a clear reason to remember something, your brain naturally pays attention. For example, if your goal is to speak English confidently, every new word, phrase, or sentence you learn becomes important. You remember it not because you have to, but because you want to. Your vault fills faster, and learning becomes easier. Goals create focus. They give direction to your memory and keep you moving forward even when learning feels difficult. Emotion is another key factor. Your brain remembers things connected to feelings. Happiness, excitement, curiosity, and pride make memories stick. If you enjoy the learning process, your brain will store information effortlessly. Celebrate small wins. Each word you learn, each sentence you speak correctly, is progress. Feeling proud of yourself strengthens your motivation and makes your memory vault stronger. Motivation and emotion are like best friends. Together they help your brain work at its best. Discipline also supports motivation. Motivation is like a fire. Discipline is the fuel that keeps it burning. Some days you may feel tired or distracted. On those days, your discipline helps you practice, review, and keep learning. Daily routines, even small ones, keep your memory vault active. Just 10-15 minutes every day can make a huge difference. When motivation meets discipline, your brain grows sharper, your memory stronger, and you're learning faster. Visualization can boost motivation as well. Imagine yourself speaking English fluently, remembering everything you learn, and using your memory to succeed in life. Picture yourself achieving your goals. Your brain cannot tell the difference between real and imagined experiences. When you see your success clearly in your mind, it motivates your brain to store memories better. Visualization connects your goals with your learning and creates excitement every time you practice. Positive self-talk is another tool for motivation. What you tell yourself matters. Instead of saying, "I can't remember this," say, "I can remember this, and my vault is getting stronger every day." Your brain responds to encouragement. Positive words increase confidence, reduce fear of failure, and make learning easier. Your vault grows not only with facts and words, but also with belief in yourself. Breaks and rewards also matter. Your brain needs rest to process memories. After a focused learning session, take a short break or reward yourself. Even small rewards, like a smile, a short walk, or listening to your favorite song, make a big difference. Your brain links pleasure with learning, which strengthens memory naturally. Motivation grows when learning feels rewarding rather than stressful. Curiosity is a powerful driver for memory too. Ask questions, explore new topics, and connect learning with your interests. The more curious you are, the more your brain wants to remember. Curiosity makes learning exciting. Your vault becomes full of interesting, meaningful, and unforgettable memories. When curiosity guides learning, every word, fact, or idea becomes a treasure. Finally, motivation comes from believing in your potential. Your memory is not fixed. Every day, you can improve. Every effort you make grows your brain, strengthens your memory, and fills your vault. You have the power to remember anything you want. You have the tools, and now you have the drive. Motivation turns practice into results and knowledge into power. When motivation and memory work together, learning becomes effortless, exciting, and enjoyable. Your memory vault fills faster. Words, facts, and ideas stay longer. Confidence grows. Your brain becomes sharper, and your life becomes easier. Motivation is the engine. Memory is the vehicle. Together, they take you wherever you want to go. Start today. Set your goals. Connect learning with emotion. Practice daily. Celebrate progress and visualize success. Your memory vault is ready, your brain is ready, and your motivation is ready. With these three forces, Nothing can stop you from remembering, learning, and achieving more than you ever imagined. Chapter 7: Advanced Memory Vault Techniques. Now that you have learned the basics of building your memory vault and motivating your brain, it is time to take it a step further. Advanced memory techniques will make your vault even stronger and help you remember bigger, more complex information with ease. These techniques might sound fancy, but they are simple to practice and perfect for beginners when broken down step by step. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and enjoy the process. One of the most powerful advanced techniques is called the memory palace, or the method of loci. Imagine your memory vault as a house. Each room is a category, and every object in the room is a piece of information. For example, you can create a room for English vocabulary. In one corner, place fruits. In another, place animals. When you want to recall information, you simply walk through your memory palace and see each object in its place. This technique makes remembering large amounts of information easier and even fun. It turns learning into an adventure inside your own mind. Another advanced technique is chaining. Chaining links one item to another in a chain or story. For example, if you want to remember the words apple, dog, and tree, you can create a mini story. The dog climbs the tree to eat the apple. Each word is connected to the next, forming a mental chain that is easy to recall. Chaining works for numbers, lists, or phrases too. When information is linked logically, your brain remembers it effortlessly. Peg systems are another helpful trick. You assign numbers to objects, words, or images that are easy to remember. Then you hang new information on these pegs. For example, the number 1 could be linked to a sun, number 2 to a shoe, number 3 to a tree, and so on. When you need to remember something, place it on the appropriate peg. This method is excellent for remembering numbers, dates, or ordered lists. It trains your brain to organize information in a clear and visual way. Mind maps are also incredibly effective for advanced learners. A mind map is a visual diagram that organizes information around a central idea. For example, if your main topic is English, you can create branches for vocabulary, grammar, idioms, and pronunciation. Each branch can have smaller branches for specific words or rules. Mind maps show connections between ideas, which strengthens memory and understanding. They turn your vault into a network of clear, structured knowledge. Visualization continues to be a powerful tool at this stage. In advanced memory techniques, you can combine visualization with exaggeration. Make your mental images bright, funny, or even strange. The more unique the image, the easier your brain will remember it. For example, imagine a cat wearing sunglasses climbing a rainbow to remember a list of words. Your brain loves unusual images, and your vault will store them firmly. Repetition remains essential. Even advanced techniques need consistent practice. Reviewing your memory palace, mental chains, pegs, or mind maps regularly ensures that information moves from short-term to long-term memory. Smart repetition, spaced over days or weeks, strengthens your vault without overwhelming your brain. Every review makes your memories clearer, faster, and more reliable. Combining techniques makes your memory even stronger. Use visualization in your memory palace, add stories to your mind maps, connect pegs with chains. The combination creates multiple paths for your brain to access information. This redundancy makes your vault nearly unbreakable. You will remember more, recall faster, and feel more confident in your learning. Advanced techniques also teach discipline and focus. Building a memory palace or using chains requires attention. The more focused you are, the stronger your brain connections become. Over time, even complex information becomes easy to store and recall. You start noticing improvements not only in memory, but in concentration, creativity, and problem solving. Your memory vault is now more than just a collection of words or facts. It is a powerful tool that grows with you. With these advanced techniques, you can remember longer lists, complex ideas, and even entire lessons. The vault is flexible, personal, and limitless. Every technique you practice adds strength, speed, and clarity to your memory. Practice these techniques patiently. Start with small lists or stories. Gradually build bigger memory palaces, longer chains, and more detailed mind maps. Celebrate each victory. Your memory vault is becoming stronger every day. The advanced techniques are not just tricks, they are keys to unlocking the full potential of your mind. Your brain is capable of amazing things. With these techniques, you are ready to explore it fully. Chapter 8: Common Memory Mistakes and How to Avoid Them. Even with a strong memory vault and advanced techniques, many people make mistakes that prevent them from remembering effectively. These mistakes are common, but the good news is that they are easy to fix once you know them. Avoiding these pitfalls will make your vault stronger, your learning faster, and your confidence higher. The first mistake many people make is trying to memorize too much at once. Your brain cannot store hundreds of words, rules, or facts in one sitting. Overloading your memory leads to frustration and forgetting. The solution is to start small, practice regularly, and gradually increase the amount of information. Small, consistent steps are much more powerful than cramming. Another mistake is lack of repetition. Many learners study something once and expect to remember it forever. This does not work because memories need to be strengthened through repetition. Your brain needs time to move information from short-term to long-term memory. Review your words, rules, or facts several times over days and weeks. Each review reinforces your vault, making your memory more reliable. Smart repetition beats long, tiring study sessions any day. Distraction is a huge memory killer. Trying to learn while watching TV, scrolling your phone, or multitasking splits your focus. Your brain cannot store information properly without attention. To avoid this mistake, create a quiet, focused environment for learning. Even short, focused sessions of 10-15 minutes work better than long, distracted hours. Your vault remembers what you give it full attention to. Focus is the key that opens the doors of your memory. Stress and fatigue are also dangerous for memory. When you are tired, anxious, or worried, your brain cannot organize memories effectively. Sleep and relaxation are essential for memory consolidation. Make sure to rest well, take short breaks during study sessions, and approach learning with a calm, positive mindset. A relaxed brain stores information more efficiently than a stressed one. Treat your vault gently, and it will reward you with strong, clear memories. Relying too much on notes, phones, or reminders is another mistake. External tools are helpful, but they should not replace your memory. The more you practice recalling without help, the stronger your vault becomes. Try remembering names, tasks, or words before checking your notes. Each successful recall builds confidence and strengthens your brain connections. Your vault grows every time you challenge it. Ignoring emotions is a common oversight. Your brain remembers what matters emotionally. If learning feels boring, forced, or stressful, your memory will struggle. Add feelings, stories, and fun to your learning. Laugh, imagine, and connect new information to your life. Emotional engagement is like fuel for your vault. The more your brain cares, the easier it remembers. Skipping organization is another mistake. Storing information randomly makes recalling it difficult. Your memory vault works best when it is organized. Group words, facts, and ideas in categories, use mind maps, or create small stories. A clear vault is a strong vault. Organization helps your brain access information quickly and accurately. Not practicing retrieval is also a trap. Many learners focus only on learning, not on recalling. Recalling is the real test of memory. Try testing yourself regularly. Close your notes and ask yourself questions. Recall words, sentences, and facts from your vault. Each successful retrieval strengthens the memory pathways, making recall faster and more reliable. Finally, impatience is a common mistake. Memory improvement takes time and consistent effort. Many people give up too soon when they do not see instant results. Your vault grows gradually. Celebrate small victories, like remembering a word, a rule, or a fact correctly. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Patience and persistence are the ultimate keys to mastering your memory vault. Avoiding these mistakes will make your memory stronger, learning easier, and your life less stressful. Start small, repeat regularly, focus fully, rest well, engage emotionally, stay organized, practice recall, and be patient. Each step strengthens your vault and boosts your confidence. Your memory is a treasure, and taking care of it ensures that it stays powerful for life. By understanding common mistakes and correcting them, you prepare yourself for the final step of memory mastery. Your vault is almost complete. With the right habits, focus, and techniques, you will be able to recall anything, anytime. Your brain is ready. Your vault is ready. And you are ready to become a memory master. Chapter 9. Mastering your memory vault for life. You have come a long way. You now know how memory works, how to build your memory vault, use everyday tricks, learn English, stay motivated, and avoid common mistakes. All the tools and techniques you have learned so far are powerful, but the true mastery comes when you make your memory vault a part of your life. Mastery is not just about remembering more. It is about using your memory confidently, effortlessly, and continuously to improve yourself and achieve your goals. The first step to mastering your vault is daily practice. Memory is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Even 10 minutes of focused practice every day will build long-lasting memories. Add new words, review old ones, create stories, and use visualization. Each small effort strengthens your vault and trains your brain to recall information quickly. Over time, you will notice a huge difference. What once seemed hard to remember will become easy and natural. Organization is your next key to mastery. A memory vault works best when it is structured. Group information into categories. Create mental rooms and use chains or stories to link ideas. When your vault is organized, your brain finds memories effortlessly. Organization reduces stress, speeds up recall, and gives your mind clarity. Think of your vault as a personal library. Every book has its place. Every memory has its room. Organization makes your vault limitless. Motivation and emotion remain central to mastering your memory. Keep your goals clear and exciting. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Attach emotions to what you want to remember. The brain remembers what matters emotionally. When you practice with curiosity, joy, and pride, your vault stores memories permanently. Motivation ensures that your memory is not just strong but alive. It makes learning fun, effortless, and rewarding. Advanced techniques now become your allies. Use memory palaces, chaining, pegs, and mind maps to store complex information. Combine these methods with visualization, storytelling, and repetition. Each technique reinforces the other, making your vault more powerful every day. Advanced memory techniques allow you to tackle bigger challenges, learn faster, and retain information for longer periods. They turn your vault into a superpower for life. Mastery also comes from reflection. Take time to recall what you have learned without checking notes. Test yourself regularly. Reflection strengthens retrieval pathways, making recall easier and automatic. Each success builds confidence and shows your brain how capable it is. Reflection also helps you discover which techniques work best for you. Your vault is personal, and mastering it means understanding your mind and how it remembers. Avoiding mistakes continues to be important. Do not overload your vault. Stay focused, practice consistently, manage stress, and be patient. Mistakes slow progress, but correcting them makes mastery easier. Over time, your brain becomes reliable, fast, and powerful. Your vault grows stronger every day, and remembering anything becomes natural. Your memory vault is more than a tool. It is your personal power. It allows you to learn faster, remember effortlessly, and face challenges with confidence. It helps you achieve goals, improve skills, and enjoy life more fully. Mastery is not about perfection. It is about growth, consistency, and belief in yourself. Each memory you store, each trick you use, each day you practice, adds strength, speed, and clarity to your mind. Finally, mastery is about lifelong commitment. Your vault never stops growing. Every word you learn, every fact you remember, and every idea you store strengthens it further. Use it for English, for studies, for personal goals, and for life. Your vault is limitless. You have the keys, the techniques, and the motivation. Now it is time to unlock its full potential and use it every day. Remember, your brain is capable of amazing things. With a strong vault, smart techniques, focus, and motivation, nothing is impossible. You can remember anything, learn faster, and live with confidence. Mastery comes to those who practice, believe, and never stop improving. Your memory vault is ready, your mind is ready, and your future is ready. Start today, fill your vault, and let your memory guide you to success, happiness, and a life full of achievements. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to like this video, comment your favorite memory technique, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on learning, memory, and personal growth. Share this video with friends who want to improve their memory and unlock their brain's full potential. Your vault is ready, your journey is ready, and your mind is unstoppable.